You're watching the Touchliner podcast.
Hey guys! Someone's sick. Can you guess who it is?
Yo guys, welcome back to Touchliner Season 2, Episode 44. Stealing my intro.
Oh.
Interesting.
You mad?
Yeah, Oh, oops.
Oh, literally knocked the camera
I
some
wasn't
more,
supposed
mate.
to hear that much. Welcome back.
Can't control his power.
It should be fun. What can I say? I'm like the Incredible Hulk.
His wife knows.
Firstly, I haven't got a wife, right?
True.
Secondly,
I'm his wife,
it's,
if anything.
it's true. It is. I
And he does beat me all the time.
beat him up all the time.
Yes.
Clearly. But we're here to talk about the Euros, right? Football. Yeah? And Marcus Rashford, the greatest England player to ever step on the pitch at Wembley. But first of all, we need to talk about Manchester City.
Oh. Cheaters.
Cheaters, not the animal. They don't follow the rules. They're dirty scum cheaters, right? So basically, the guy that came out and exposed them with the emails in the first place, with their 115 FFP violations, has basically said he's got more in the bank.
Apparently he's been in witness protection
Yeah,
in Portugal,
yeah.
which is crazy.
I mean, it's what he's done is exposed the whole club, and it is.
That's
it
a
does,
state in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
So, not surprised.
You're trying to expose. You're not only exposing the club, you're exposing illegal dealings from a state, which,
Yeah.
no matter how they put it, is gonna put the UAE in a bad light,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And obviously everybody knows about the dodgy sort of history in the Middle East and... people-
Allegedly. Please
Allegedly.
let us back
yes. People dying mysteriously,
Yeah.
you know. Allegedly, though.
Natural causes, they say. So
Oh, well, they say, and they're the authorities, therefore it's true. It was natural causes.
It has to happen, right? Well, they can do what they want, but basically, apparently there's more stuff on City, which might put them in even more crap,
The
but...
correct phrasing was criminal proceedings.
Criminal proceedings, right? So I think, surely, if he comes out with more evidence, surely they'll be guilty. You thought the opposite.
I think they're too big to fall now. And the partnership that the UK have with the UAE is one of quite like fear, to be honest. I think the UK fears having a bad relationship with the UAE.
Of
One,
course,
because of
course.
the massive amounts of, you know, people that are leaving the UK and fleeing to Dubai.
Yeah.
Because there's no tax agreement there. So people can go and earn loads of money tax-free and bring it back. But, you know, even like when it comes to like Pure Gym is out there now. Like so many UK brands are integrating into Dubai and like they mesh just on not like a political level and like that, like because obviously Man City are owned by the UAE, like they, and obviously the UK want to make sure that the most money is coming in at all times for the Premier League, because that, like, they're not going to send City down to the Championship.
No.
Like,
no.
they're not going to relegate them. Like, it's just, people who think that's going to happen, it's not going to happen.
I mean, it should, but it won't. The only hope we have is if they bring in a third party judge, and then they decide. Because in that case, then they won't care about the relations, they won't care about anything, they'll just care about following the rules and how badly did they screw around with it, basically. So that's my hope. Will it happen? Probably not.
No, they're probably going to get 10 point
50,000 fine.
Yeah.
Naughty.
And it'll be outrage for like 3 days.
Or maybe,
and then everyone will go back.
Maybe they'll get a transfer ban. That's also something.
Yeah, that, like, for how long though? And
2 seasons, 2 years.
They'll find loopholes.
Oh yeah.
They'll find loopholes.
They'll sign to their youth academy.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say, sign like Xerxes to the youth academy and bring him up straight away. Not a transfer, because it's to the youth academy.
We'll see. Well, they'll sign Yamal from Spain, the 16-year-old.
Literally.
Yeah.
You can see it.
They will find a way.
Speaking of dodgy transfer business, hello Chelsea.
Oh yes.
What the fuck is going on with that Villa deal?
So 37 million for Maatsen. Fair enough. His release clause was 35 mil, so they just paid over. So you look at that and you're like, okay, fair. Chelsea just signed from Villa in a separate deal. I can't remember his name. I don't even know his name.
Who is he?
It starts with an H.
Who is he?
Who is he? It just starts with an H. I don't know who it is.
Mate, Chelsea have signed at least like, or they've come to like agreement on terms with like at least like 6 Brazilian players.
Oh
now.
yeah,
It's
all
so
these,
weird.
All these youth players.
They're all just money laundering.
Okay.
Like, guaranteed.
Got his name, Omari Kellyman.
I'm a pro, don't worry.
No, I know. I knew you were gonna say that.
Kellyman. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Omari.
He's got 30.
Where's he from?
How many minutes of Premier League football do you think he has?
30, because you just said it.
35.
Oh, you man?
Huh.
Interesting.
35 minutes, and it's, I believe, 20 million. So that's almost $1 million per 2 minutes, or more than $1 million per 2 minutes.
It's interesting. Why have they valued him so highly? Is it because... Well, think about how much was that lad who signed for Real Madrid? What's his name? The winger, the Brazilian guy.
Oh, Endrick.
How
He
much
was
he
like
signed for?
50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like a crazy youth talent. Obviously,
Yeah.
Real Madrid scouting is insane.
Yeah.
But for 50 million for Endrick, 20 million for another kid. How much was Palmer?
Palmer was
paid-
45, 47.
Palmer played like what?
He played
Maybe
a few
like a
games.
couple of games
He
of
played a
Premier League
handful
football?
of games. Yes, but is this guy
But he's
English?
played in cups. How many cup games has he played? That's what I'd like to know.
What, Palmer?
Yeah. No. The new transfer.
Let's see.
Omari.
He's 18.
Probably not that many then.
2 minutes, 2 games in the Premier League, and he's.
Why do you use that?
I did. It's the first thing that came up.
Using Wikipedia.
All right, he's got 3 in Europe, and then 1 in the League Cup. So he's got 6 appearances.
Okay, I mean that's. I wouldn't say that's too far away from how many.
No,
Palmer
but the fishiness of all of this, right? 20 million for someone that's barely played, is both clubs are in trouble with PSR rules. Or I think the R stands for rules. So PSR, they're both in trouble, and both of these, the accounting deadline is the 30th of June. This works perfectly for them because it's profit.
Yeah.
It's profit because Matson youth product, Kellyman youth product
Yeah.
works.
Yeah. I mean, the balance is out of the books, really.
Yeah,
Really.
it's a loophole. It's Chelsea trying to be smart, but
It's not just Chelsea though, because I saw Newcastle have gone for a player swap deal with for that Wolves right winger.
Which one?
I don't remember his
Was
name.
it like a young guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everton did something similar as well. Like
we offered Richie. Take him.
please,
Take him. No, it was somebody. Shit, I can't remember.
yeah.
Also, we just remember that Jakob Minter. We signed him, and he went to Fenerbahce, and we put him on loan to Fenerbahce.
Oh, I forgot him.
So we signed him, sent him to Fenerbahce or somewhere like that for a season, and then we're selling him. Like he's gone somewhere else. Like he's agreed personal terms with another club.
Maybe he just wasn't good enough. Might as well cash out. You need the money anyway.
It's because we can't sell like Murphy or Almiron for anything really.
Almiron, I think you could
maybe
sell.
you could get like. I reckon Almiron could go to like a Leicester.
Leicester,
do a
I was
job.
gonna say Leicester,
Yeah.
100%.
Especially with Steve Cooper as manager. Jesus.
Well, he looks like he's high all the time.
Yeah.
But that's the Premier League football. A lot of dodginess going on. Doesn't look like it's going to stop, unfortunately. But it's okay because international football is going on. And it doesn't look like there's any fishiness or dodginess going on here. Right? Find out now. England!
Dodginess?
Dodgy performances.
Mm.
England
Yes.
won. Denmark won.
Mm.
Thoughts?
Bad.
Bad.
Thank you guys for joining us on this week's. It was just like I didn't even really watch most of it because I was working. But when I did watch, I just thought, Jesus.
It was a tough watch. I can't lie. It was really. I was working too, but I had to watch it for work. So I was watching it, and it was dreadful. It was the same thing that England have been doing for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
15 minutes of fantastic football.
Yeah.
Amazing. You're getting in the right positions. You're seeing Foden get into the pocket, create things. He shot a couple times, and then Kane gets a goal from a good move, and you just sit back.
Good cross from Saka, was it?
Well, it was Walker. To be fair, Walker got lucky because he should have played it like first time, but he delayed.
Yeah.
It deflected twice.
Yeah.
But it's a good move.
Walker creating both of the goals that we've scored now.
No, Saka created the first one.
Yeah, but he started.
Yeah, he started it.
Started it.
Yeah, Walker's still got something left in the tank. It's probably his last big tournament, but
Luckily, we've got some depth at right back. So.
yeah, it's definitely good. I mean, you're playing one of your right backs as a midfielder.
I mean, true. Southgate came out and said that wasn't like when the reporter asked him, well, why is it that after we score one goal, we tend to drop off and sit deeper. And he said, well, that's not what we want to do. But like twice is a pattern, right? Two is a pattern. It's been like this, well, a lot more than just 2 times. You know, it's been like this most games.
Yeah.
Besides like who did we play in a friendly? Like Bosnia or someone.
Someone that you beat like 3 or 4 nil.
Like Gordon scored. Gordon scored or got an assist or something.
Yeah.
That was won like 5-0 or 5-1 or 4-1 or something like that. That was really good. I don't think that Bosnia are that much better than Serbia.
Serbia are better. I mean,
They are better.
Bosnia didn't
but
qualify.
they're not that much better.
I
we
think
can't
they're
even beat Serbia by more than a goal.
Yeah,
That's mental.
You're inviting the pressure, and the thing is with international football is it just switches so quickly.
Yeah.
It's like FIFA. They get one shot on target and that's it. They'll wake up.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many times it needs to happen to England for Southgate, the players, the coaches, whoever, to realise maybe this doesn't work. So to the England team, do you think the Trent experiment has worked?
Yeah, no, it's failed. It's obviously failed. He's been subbed off in both games.
So you think he shouldn't start the next game?
No.
Yeah.
And if he does, we're out. Like, there's no way that we make it past the round of 16 with Trent in midfield. There's no way. He's just the basic things that you pick up as a midfielder from a young age. He doesn't have. He doesn't have the ability to look behind him as he's receiving a ball.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have like the ability to look around scan for what the environment is like. Like you see, top level midfielders are always scanning, and he doesn't have that. And that's what led to that mistake in the first game. He took a touch, realised someone was behind him, took another heavy touch, didn't realise there was a counter in front of him, and then they didn't score.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, definitely failed. And I think Southgate kind of came out and said that a little bit in the interview. In one of the interviews, he was like, you know, he did a lot of things that we wanted him to do, and, you know, we're going to have to assess our options going forward.
Good.
But
as he should have done from the start.
What do we think about Mr. Southgate saying that we still haven't found a replacement?
No
for Calvin
natural
Phillips?
replacement for Calvin Phillips. I was going to say that. What an idiot. This is the most outrageous thing. I've seen so many videos about it. And not just from England fans, so it's not just from the heart. People from the outside look like neutrals. So, like...
Do you know what it is? I think that there's always a level of, like, looking at it at face value and being like, well, that's a stupid thing to say. But there's always things behind the scenes that we don't know. Like, we don't know how well Rice communicates with Phillips on the pitch. We don't know. Like, Phillips also would sit a little bit deeper than Rice would.
Okay.
And it gives Rice the ability to go up. But we don't necessarily, unless you want to play Wharton there, who's never had a cap before, or Mainu there, who's had one friendly cap.
Yes.
Let him sit deeper and be the main defensive, like...
This is the thing, right?
How do you get around that?
What other team, apart from maybe Germany, has this litter of talent, young talent in midfield ready? They are raring to go.
Yeah.
And Southgate's standing in front of the camera saying Calvin Phillips, who at best is an average Premier League player.
Yeah.
We haven't found a replacement for him. You've got Mainu and Wharton, the future of England's midfield. Gallagher, who's potentially going for 45, 50 million to Villa this summer.
True.
They're all waiting, and they can all do, I'm confident, on the pitch. Maybe not, best friends with Declan Rice, I'll hold your hand. But on the pitch, it will be better than Phillips.
Do you know why? It's because he had a centre-back partnership with Maguire and Stones.
Yeah.
He had a defensive partnership in Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice. And that was the solidity to a lot of the way that we played. We would score a goal and then or 2 goals and sit back.
Yeah.
But we could do that a bit more because you would have somebody there with Declan Rice who was a little bit more defensive minded. And you look now and think, well, why did we score 1 goal and sit back? And then we look like we struggled for the whole game. Well, it's because we're missing that defensive unit. And I think Mainu can do it. Like, it's not his natural position, but even if you want to put Mainu a little bit higher, Rice, Mainu as the 8 and have Bellingham as the 10, that works for me, I think. But also, the physicality side of things, I don't know how it... Like, there's definitely things that we miss as fans that go on in the camp, behind the scenes, that will affect decisions like this and why he said that. Like, there's definitely a deeper reason to it, I think. It's not, I don't actually believe that it's just he's still on the Calvin Phillips train.
I just think it's outrageous for him to say that. Because if you think it, fine, think it. Don't come out to the fans who only see what's... Oh, dog turn, man. The fans only see what's going on the pitch. So what it looks like is you're saying, oh, no one is...
Yeah, we're not good enough right now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Phillips is what we need right now. That is, like, he looked hurt that he couldn't pick him.
Yeah. Why would you just not pick him then? Like, you've picked shitter players before. You've openly picked Henderson in the last tournament.
Bro, this guy, no, because Phillips was rotting, firstly on the City bench, then the West Ham bench, and then every game he played for West Ham, they lost.
Yeah, he was rubbish.
It's the worst.
And he was fat at West Ham.
Yeah, he got overweight. Yeah, you can't. So, Southgate, right, I'm not saying all the blame's on him, but I've never thought he's good enough. I thought the 2018 was vibes. Great vibes.
Oh, it was vibes.
2020 Euros was like, he actually might have found the formula here. It's not pretty, but it works. Fine. But now you're like, this is the first tournament. I don't know if you said it or Charlie said it. It was like, this is the first time there's expectation around England for the first time in a long time.
I thought we would win the last Euros.
No, but that's after you beat Germany. Because I remember that Germany game was a bit like, ooh. Like, if you win this, you could go.
True.
But you went into this going, oh, we're favourites.
Yeah.
So this is the first time it's happened in ages.
I also think that this is the first time I've watched England and thought we're actually regressing in how we look.
Yeah.
I said to you that before the Denmark game, I actually said, we're only going to get better. Like, that's natural evolution of how a team is going to function after being together for a longer period of time. They're only going to get better. They looked worse.
Yeah.
They looked worse than they did in the Serbia game.
Yeah.
Trent looked worse. Everyone looked worse that game.
Yeah, agreed.
Even, like...
Maybe Gehi.
You can't even look at... Like, yeah, Gehi was good, but you can't look at him and be like, oh, he had a great game.
No.
Just had a decent game.
Yeah, he was alright.
He was an outlier of shit, you know? And Bellingham was okay as well, but I wouldn't say Bellingham carried us on his shoulders.
No, he didn't.
He didn't have nearly as good of a first game as he did against Denmark. Sorry, nearly good of a second game as he did against Serbia.
Yeah. No, that's the thing, and it's not like he's there doing everything for the team and nothing's working. No one showed up in that second game. So this whole thing of, oh, look at Bellingham, what professional. Look at the way he speaks.
Yeah,
look at the way he walks.
The Bellingham glaze.
Look at how he touches the ball.
It's insane, man.
It's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic player, and he might carry England in the future, but he's not doing it right now.
Not right now, no. But we are 2 games in, you know.
Yeah, things can change.
Yeah.
It's a tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still top of the group.
Yeah, we're basically through.
Yeah, exactly. Like, a win secures top spot. A draw probably does it. I mean, a draw gets you through, but ideally you want to finish top to play a third place team.
Yeah, we do not want to go and play Germany, Italy, and somebody else.
Yeah,
that would be horrible.
Yeah, like especially now because you can see.
Oh, and Spain or Portugal. Jesus.
Yeah, you need to.
Portugal will beat us.
Oh yeah, they will.
Did you watch them? Like.
Yeah, against Turkey.
Turkey would beat us. To be honest, Turkey actually looked good.
Oh yeah, the young guy at Real Madrid, Gula.
Yeah,
his goal.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Insane. Yeah, a lot of the teams look like they're firing. You just need England just lacking confidence, which isn't good.
Yeah.
But this final group game can make it. Can change it. Slovenia.
I had hopes, but now I had hopes before the Denmark game, and I've lost all of that now. So I'm just going to go in with an open mind.
You should win. You should.
Should.
We will watch it though.
Yeah, we will.
We'll see. Back to the pub where it started.
Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Yes. So yeah, I just think Southgate needs to make some gambles, change some things up. Start Gordon as well as Mainu.
Yeah, listen. Get Foden off the left. It's not for him.
Yeah.
He's an amazing player. Kane is an amazing player, but you don't play him at the 10. You play him at 9 because he can drop in a little bit and he has more freedom to do it, right? You don't play Ollie Watkins on the wing, even though you can. It's not his best position.
Yeah.
You don't play fucking, like, Mbappe, like, in the fucking 10 or something like that. Like, you don't take your best player and put him out of position. What are you doing?
Huh?
What were you doing there?
I was just thinking.
Okay. Fucking having a fucking aneurysm.
No, I was just thinking. No, that's the thing.
Like, play Bellingham in the 10
middle,
or the 8, sorry.
Yeah.
And then put Foden at the 10 Actually, I don't think you can play Bellingham and Foden.
No, you
together.
can't. This is the thing. This is what I've been saying.
I don't think it works.
20 years ago, England had the problem of trying to fit
Gerrard,
Lampard,
Lampard.
and you put Scholes on the left.
Yeah.
What the hell? And we are going to be having this conversation in 10 years with Foden. Why is Foden on the left?
Yeah.
Pick one. It's okay to have one on the bench because
Just sub him on at 60 minutes.
yeah, it's okay. You can rotate. So stop trying to play your best
Use
players.
Foden. I think use Foden as a superstar.
Yes.
Use Foden how
yes.
you use Jack Grealish in the
Euros. Yes, that's fine. Do that. Don't try and fit all your best players into the same team. We've seen it happen with England so many times. Stop it. Just play your best 11. You've got 2 wingers, Eze, Gordon, more than capable of starting, more than capable of doing something against Slovenia. So do it.
Yeah, and Slovenia, the worst team in the group.
Yeah.
They are going to, and I mean it, they will put 10 men behind the ball and sit back.
Yeah.
Maybe not the greatest game to play Gordon. He doesn't necessarily thrive against a team where there's multiple bodies in front of him.
I've seen him do it, though.
Yeah, I've seen him do it, but I also do think he's much better on the break. Against a team where, like, I think Gordon would be better against France or Germany on the left wing than Foden would be on the left wing against France or Germany.
Yes.
I think that's a fair shout.
Yes, that's true. Well, then Eze, I think, because he's got more skills.
Yeah.
You know, he tries to break people down, tries beating a man.
Yeah.
So I think go for that. Will he do it? No.
Gordon's like Eze, but a bit more boring. Like, Eze adds a bit of flair onto it. But I think Gordon is very like, you know, meat and potatoes, 2 veg, chicken tikka masala, just that kind of bloke. Do you know what I mean?
What, a Brexiter?
Yeah. I feel like he just like, you know what you get with Gordon. You get the flip-flap, straight, cutting on the right, shoot.
Yeah.
You get the cross on the left, and that's like, but he does that very well.
Yeah.
With, you know, Eze, he can add a bit more spice onto things.
It's true.
You know, against maybe a weaker defender.
I
They
think
can
so.
fall over. We all saw what Ronaldo did to that Turkey defender. Ronaldo shot, go to the right.
Can't believe he did it in
cross.
slow motion as well.
It was nice.
No, it was. And he got an assist for Bruno. Gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Gotta respect it. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with England. But moving on to, well, today Group A, well, for you guys yesterday, Group A games, the final Group A games would have happened. So Germany against Switzerland, and then Scotland against Hungary. And if Scotland win, they go through.
Yeah. Insane.
Do you think they win?
Against
Hungary. Hungary's
Hungary is
0
shit.
points. Scotland 1 point.
Yeah. Hungary are really bad.
And Scotland, if 4 points will get you through as one of the third place teams. So.
Or I don't think we line up with them though.
No,
Is it
no.
random?
No, it's set, but you
Yeah,
guys
I
don't
was
get
gonna say.
don't get Scotland though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They could do it. I think they're definitely the favourites in that game.
it's gonna be a good one. I'm excited to watch it.
I have to put both on. Two screens.
Leave my laptop and my
Yeah.
TV.
But I can see it happening. Scott McTominay 90th minute header. Can see it.
I mean, he scored in the last, or it was a Shah own goal, and then they changed it.
You man. Respect Fabian Schär.
Oh, he was rubbish against Scotland.
Yeah,
He was quite bad. But yeah, I mean, McTominay's the way for Scotland to go. Their strikers are rubbish. I think they could do it though, and I think it's great because I did have them down to get through. Germany already through. Germany, by the way, cooking.
Yeah.
Musiala, joint top scorer. It's still early days, but I did say Musiala. You got to watch him.
Yeah.
And you got to watch Germany.
He's joint top scorer though with like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, 2 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, top scorer's own goals.
Yeah.
With 6
3.
goals. 6.
Oh, no, sorry, I was thinking about how many
Lukaku's disallowed goals. which yeah, we can talk about that as well.
Shit player.
Poor guy. I actually feel really bad for him.
I don't.
How are you scoring 3 goals and they're all disallowed? And how many was his fault? 1?
Yeah, the offsides were so tight.
Yeah.
As well.
And
you do have to feel a little bit for him.
yeah, and the other one was a handball from the snickometer, whatever. That thing in the ball. That like touched his hand, but his hand was here.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't think it was a handball, but apparently with this new snickometer.
It's like what they do in cricket.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
they're bowling and then they have like the little graph. and if you see it go up, you know it touched.
Exactly.
Even if it's like the slightest.
So it looks
graze.
like if that's the new rule, then fair. I mean, if it's
But
going to be,
also,
it'll be consistent.
The slightest graze, like, is
Yeah,
insane.
I know.
Come on, like for cricket, it makes sense because
Yeah.
it's about precision.
Yeah.
But with football, if it hits your hand when it's down here and the fucking
Nah,
meter
that
goes off.
shouldn't. The thing is, that shouldn't be allowed. But that Lukaku
Yeah, but
one.
that meter can't like assess where the ball is and where his hand is in relation to the ball.
No,
like
but-
all it can relay was their force on the ball.
Yeah, but they don't do it based. They'll see the snooker. I think they'll see it, and then they'll go back to the point and see where it touched his hand.
Slow down the game some more.
It does. But to be fair, every non-English official in the Euro so far has done everything so quick.
Yeah, and then you watch the England officials, and it's just like taking about fucking 5 years to do a VAR
You
check.
can see the levels in incompetence with these European officials. They're great.
They just do it better.
England's
they just
behind.
talk better.
Yeah, exactly. La Liga doesn't even have goal line tech.
Yeah.
But that's because they're broke. But like also like they
That's
don't
true.
need it most of the time.
Yeah.
But English officials aren't doing great. But yeah, I mean, listen, Lukaku. I said he'd be top scorer. If you knew how to stay onside, he'd be top scorer right now. Really irritating me. Really irritating me. But I will say one thing, right? Kevin De Bruyne cooked. He cooked yesterday.
I was about to tell you, this man said that no City players have had a good tournament. Literally, the next game, De Bruyne cooks, Bernardo Silva cooks, Diaz cooks. Oh no. Damn. Watch Palmer start next game. Foden scores a hat-trick.
Listen, still 50%, right? He's still got Doku being a bum.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When I watch him,
But it's just the Belgian
I might
team.
as well turn it off and put on Newcastle 1920 highlights. I might as well do that.
Newcastle versus Man City 3-3.
Yeah, I might as well do that because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Except maybe, dare I say, Doku's worse. Because
Damn.
he doesn't do anything.
You know what? I think ASM just made it look better as well.
No, but ASM scored sometimes.
Yeah.
Doku doesn't
Do you remember that
score.
volley he scored against Wolves?
Against United.
Yeah, it wasn't a volley.
It was first time out the sky and he hit.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what game you're thinking of. I'm thinking of when it came over and then he hits it on his left and scores.
That's
bottom
another.
right,
See,
bottom
we're
right
talking
corner against
two.
Wolves.
That's already more than Doku's done.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that's
about
true,
one
yeah.
volley. You're talking
Yeah.
about another. I'll show you. But yeah, I mean, listen, he beats his man. Great, well done, right? And then
It's what you do afterwards
and then he
that's
hits.
important.
Yeah, and he hits the first man every time. But yeah, I don't rate him at all. I don't rate him. I don't think he's good. I think Belgium would be better off starting Trossard, even though Trossard was wasting chances the other day.
Trossard, Jesus.
Yeah, but listen, I think he's not doing well, and I think who's the other City player not doing well? Foden. So
Yeah.
these guys, see, it's still 50-50. There's the whole thing about are they system players? De
Well,
Bruyne proved that maybe
yeah.
it's not, but
De Bruyne is not a system player.
no, he's not. He's not. He's just
De
very
Bruyne
good.
could fit into any team in the world.
He is very good, but he is talking about Saudi,
Yeah.
washed guy.
It's not surprising.
Yeah, I
He'll
see.
go over there and just relax.
Yeah,
Play
just
50%
chill
every
out,
game. Yeah.
Chill out. And this dude like one highlight pass a game that we'll see on
Literally, yeah.
Twitter. Yeah, but Belgium look like they're slowly coming into it. Yeah, they look like one to watch. And like you said, Portugal, Ronaldo, rolling the years back, sweatying it. Fair play.
Yeah.
They've got a few little young gems in there too.
One thing I will say though about the way that England play football and the way that maybe a Portugal or a France or a Germany play football is that there is no way I would rather win a tournament than to shithouse our way to win it. I think that's so English to score one goal and sit back in our current state of the last 8 years of having Southgate as a manager. I think that just encapsulates modern day England football perfectly, and I would rather us score in the second half and hold out till the 90th minute, or even extra time and score an extra time and just hold out and shithouse our way through. I'd much rather prefer that than have a back and forth. You score one, we score one, and then go to 4-3 or something. I don't think so. I think the excitement is
No, I think if you win a game 4-3, if you win the quarterfinals 4-3, you'll be gassed.
I'd be gassed anyways.
No, it's true. It's true. But the thing is now is you have the quality to dominate if you want.
Yeah.
But this is why everyone's so angry.
Mm.
But we'll see what happens against Slovenia. I mean, I think you beat Slovenia?
I think we beat Slovenia.
Yeah, I think you beat Slovenia as well.
It's difficult to say.
It is. We'll go through like the predictions later, like who's going to go through. But yeah, France, a French player hasn't scored a goal yet. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
It's only an own goal. One own goal.
Move over a little bit closer there. Thanks.
Okay.
Just the camera.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Mbappe not cooking either.
Yeah.
Missing.
He's broken his nose. He's not playing.
Mad.
Do you see there was a video? He took his sunglasses off really quickly and he forgot. So he took it and he's like, "Fuck!" But he couldn't react because there was a camera on him. So he was like,
What the fuck?
Bro, his nose is fucked. His face is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, he should be. I think they would have subbed him on if they started losing with Holland, but they drew. My Dutch boys, they did well. Gakpo for Holland is completely different.
Yeah.
Gakpo to Liverpool, he's unreal for Holland.
Yeah.
Same with Weghorst.
Yeah, man. This is the thing. Some players internationally are amazing. Club shit.
Shaqiri.
Yeah. No, but Shaqiri was.
He plays in MLS right now.
Yeah, but he's like.
No, he's all right.
30,
he's all right for his club, but he's the first player to score in 6 consecutive tournaments.
Yeah.
World Cup, Euro.
That's the benefit of playing in a shit team.
Oh, Switzerland are all right.
No, they are shit.
They're all right.
I actually couldn't name you another player outside of Schmeichel and.
Schmeichel's Danish.
No, he's Danish. Yeah, another red and white flag.
I can give you some Swedish players that you'll know. Swedish?
Højbjerg. No, he's
Swiss.
Danish.
So yeah, sorry, Swiss.
All
players.
the good players are Danish.
Xhaka is
I hate him.
Okay.
So
Mbolo
only shows up for
Wonderkid.
Switzerland.
Yeah. Shaqiri, Freuler.
He's been around for it. Who the fuck is that?
Played for Forest. Ricardo Rodriguez. You know him.
Right. Ricardo
They've had the same
Rodriguez.
team for like 10
Literally,
years.
Yeah. How are they not winning the whole thing with that chemistry?
Because they're crap.
Yeah,
like, they're
they are
all
shit,
right, but
yeah.
it's just funny that Shaqiri scores a banger every tournament. It's so funny. But yeah, but the thing is, the weird thing, my original point about France, is they haven't scored, but I have more faith for them to progress in England right now.
Because
Right
they create
now.
chances.
Yeah, they're just not scoring. Like, Rabiot chance that I sent you.
Okay, here's the thing.
That's us on co-op.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That works on FIFA. That doesn't work in real life. Like, you in that position, it's lose-lose, right? Because if you miss your shot, Griezmann's going to be like, I was right there. But if you pass it and then Griezmann does what he does, everyone's like, why didn't you shoot? It was on his right foot as well, right?
Left foot, his strong foot.
He passed it with his right though.
No, he slid with his left and he tried to like slide it across. You have to shoot. You're on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Just
You have to shoot on your strong foot. You've got to shoot.
Even on your weak
Back
6-yard
yourself,
box.
yeah. Back yourself.
Just pass it in.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to put it in the top corner. Just pass it in. But yeah, France not finishing their chances, but they will get there. They will get there. When Mbappe comes back, Griezmann just needs one goal and he'll start firing.
You know what I was thinking? Dare I say, are we missing Sterling on the left?
If you are talking about Sterling, then I will talk about this guy. If you're going to talk about Sterling, I'll talk about him. I'll talk about him.
Who?
I'll talk about the best player from Withenshaw, right?
Oh.
This guy. If you want to talk about Sterling, I'll talk about Rashford. Because I think that both either have come up clutch for England when they needed them. Sterling scored against Germany.
Coming clutch for England. Does that mean?
I'm talking
hitting the post.
I'm talking about scoring a double against Wales. You know, I'm talking about.
Was that a group game?
It doesn't matter, does it?
Didn't Sterling like carry us to a Euro final?
No, he scored in the groups and he scored against Germany and that's it.
Yeah, like the hardest game.
Yeah,
and he assisted.
He didn't. He got a penalty against.
That's an assist.
Denmark.
That's an assist.
Did he get the penalty against Denmark?
He definitely got an assist. I'm sure he did.
No, but okay,
he had a good tournament.
No, Sterling has definitely been more clutch than Rashford. That's not my point. My point is Foden and Saka have 15 goals for England.
Yeah.
He has 17. He has showed up more for England than them two. That's it.
Is that counting friendlies? Because I genuinely actually can't remember a time when Rashford has scored in a meaningful point in a tournament. I actually don't think I can remember.
In a knockout game?
I actually think he's only. I can only remember
in
friendly
a
goals.
knockout game, no, because he never starts. 2018 on the bench, came on to take a penalty. 2021
We
on
all
the
know how that went.
no, he scored in 2018.
What a free kick for him against
He
France
scored
as well.
he scored in 2018.
Oh yeah,
Against
in
Colombia.
2018. Yeah.
2021 didn't start. He only in the final he played 5 minutes. Came on.
I don't remember Rashford shooting against Colombia. Was he say Colombia?
Yeah, the penalties.
I don't remember that.
He scored.
I remember Dyer.
Oh yeah, but that was a shit penalty as well.
Yeah.
Such a shit.
Should
But
have
it
saved
went in.
it.
But it went in. Yeah, Rashford scored that day. 2021 again not a starter, and then the World Cup also again not a starter. But in 2022 that was his best performance because he scored against Iran when he came off the bench. Against Wales he started and he scored twice, and he didn't start again. So
yeah, but then you look at like Germany, Wales, and Iran. Like
no.
So
Sterling has showed up more. But my point is Rashford he's actually scored 3 goals in a group stage. No one right here in this team has scored 1. Only Kane has scored 1 so far. So none of these guys are actually doing anything close to what Rashford or Sterling did.
Yeah, which is
That's
worrying.
my point. And that's
Foden can't even do what Sterling's doing.
no,
Or has done for him.
no. It's because of the way Sterling's direct, and also he is a left winger
Yeah.
that actually can play on the right as well because he played on the
True.
right for Liverpool in his early days. But yeah, I just want to talk about that Spanish youngster, Yamin Lamal. Do you know how old he is?
He's a 2008 baby.
Nah, he's not that young.
Oh.
7.
2007. Okay.
He's 16, so he's just he would have just done his GCSEs if he was in England.
Yeah, I mean, there's no pressure on Spain to do anything this tournament, really.
They should be.
I think they've given him the freedom.
Oh yeah.
Him and, by the way, Inaki Williams.
You mean Nico Williams?
Sorry, Nico Williams. Nico Williams is actually shit. Like, I'm telling you, without that kid on the left of him. Have you actually ever watched Nico Williams just play football?
Yeah.
He's actually shit.
He's not that good. He's on $250,000 a week, you know.
Jesus.
It's and Chelsea want him, of course.
Shock.
I think they wanted him, but they've been quoted 60 mil, which is too much, even for Chelsea.
Jesus, yeah.
But yeah, I mean that Lamal kid is insane. 16 years old, got an assist in the Euros. Mate, that's unreal. And that's what happens when you have freedom, right? And you play the youngsters.
It's true.
Southgate, play the youngsters, right? But that's pretty much all the
Foden
points.
is pretty young.
He's about 22, 23. He's not young. He's all
Young
right.
enough to be nominated for Young Player of the Year?
Yeah, but we talked about they should change the criteria.
They should change the criteria.
Because how is Saka and Foden still up for that? Ridiculous.
True. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And Haaland. Isaac.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They're literally up for both awards. It's so stupid. Okay. Who has been the biggest disappointment so far in the tournament?
Ooh. Team or...
Team.
Oh, it's got to be England.
Yeah.
It's got to be England.
Yeah.
Easily the biggest underperforming team.
Me too. Yeah, I'll
It's
say
not like an argument,
Yeah.
really.
I'd say that.
Maybe
for sure.
France, but like, you know, everyone expects France to go through.
Yeah.
I think after watching the Denmark game, there's like a worry being like, wow, maybe we are really bad. Like, maybe like, you know, it's coming home. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. You know?
Put in the clip from like 1 week ago.
Yeah.
Denmark game does honestly like 800.
That Denmark game, I swear to God, just changed my whole opinion of England. I'm not even joking. I genuinely said, there's no way he starts Trent again.
Yeah,
And he did it.
And he did it.
Yeah.
But
Unchanged that
in 180 minutes, right? Plus added time, you've got at most 45 minutes of good football.
Yes,
At most.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
With the team that he has at his disposal, that's not okay.
And France and Germany, they just create chances and chances.
That's the
and
thing.
Like, it's just like a probability game at that point. Like, when you come up against, you know, France or Germany, and we are playing Harry Maguire, Trippier, and not Harry Maguire, sorry, Gahey, Trippier, and a possibility of having Trent at right back. Now that he's condemned, I mean, there's no way he can play.
You have to play a Walker, keep Trent on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Trent should be in this team.
And you know, they're trying to rush Shaw back. You're going to play a 70, maybe 65% fit Luke Shaw in a knockout Euro game. I don't understand it.
I can see why, because you need a left-footed player there. It's just so different, like having a right-footed player on that left side.
No, it makes
And Trippier takes the ball on his right foot and plays it on the inside of Anthony Gordon. Gordon wants it on the Foden. Foden's not breaking the line.
Yeah.
2, he's always going to take it into the middle.
Yeah.
So that means Trippier's passing it on the inside of the pitch. If you have Gordon there, Trippier can't take it on his right foot and play the outside. He has to then play it on his left.
Yeah.
It's not his strong foot.
Yeah.
You need Luke Shaw there to have both channels being open.
I just don't know how effective he'll be. He hasn't played a game of football since March, I think.
And, rust is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
You can be the best player in the world and come back rusty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll be better than Trippier, but it'll be a risk. And I'm worried, as a United fan, I'm really worried he gets
Has
injured
Trippier been bad enough to warrant bringing Luke Shaw back early?
I don't think he's been bad, but he hasn't been good. And you think there are certain times where he had the ball in a position where Luke Shaw crosses it in or creates something.
And that's just because he's not left-footed.
Yeah, he's not left-footed. And I think there's nothing wrong. He's trying his best. Like, Trippier is someone I'm not going to be like, oh, he should be doing better. He's doing his best.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's fair. But yeah, who's been your biggest surprise? The team that's been the biggest surprise?
Turkey, Not Turkey. No, Turkey.
Turkey? They just got slapped by Portugal, though.
Yeah, but Portugal have looked really good. I actually think Turkey played quite well, to be honest.
Yeah?
And they don't just sit back. They actually went for it that game. And I respect them for it. They weren't afraid of Portugal. And the ref was having a shocker.
Yeah.
He was having a shocker that game. He gave everything to Portugal. I won't lie to you. So there's a right back for Turkey who was actually had a really good game. Like, locked up Leao really badly. And the ref was just giving foul after foul after foul. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they surprised me. To be honest, Turkey surprised me a lot.
Yeah, I think they're good because every tournament someone says they're a dark horse, and then for once they actually might be.
Yeah,
they could be. I think they might progress, or they should progress at least.
You?
I like Romania. I think they're quite good. They lost to Belgium, yes, but they kept creating chances, and they murdered Ukraine. Not the first.
That group, that group is shit.
Mate, they all got 3 points.
Yeah.
It's great though. It's going to be a great watch on Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like the way that Romania are going for it, and like a lot of those players are unknown. So just to see them all gel, it looks like a proper team. They all know where each other's going to be. They've got a way of playing. They're not scared to shoot here or there. Yeah, I like them. So they surprise me. They've got a chance of going through, but so does everyone else in that group.
True.
But yeah, who's been the best? Just the best team. If I was like, okay, who's going to win the Euros right now? Tell me.
Germany.
Who said it from the start?
Who said it from the start?
Right here, yeah, loyal guy. It's not like I've won 3 different teams in 3 different episodes.
Here's the thing. We all remember what happened last time we played Germany. Germany had a chance to bring themselves back into the game.
Different squad.
Old man Muller.
Yeah, exactly. Different squad.
Different squad, true. But, the young players, history never fails to repeat itself.
No,
we all saw what happened when the young players for England stepped up in the dying minutes of a penalty shootout. 3 of them missed, and they were all fucking shit penalties.
Yeah, but that's England's history. Losing on penalties, it's like, Sunday roast, changing your face when there's football on, losing on penalties.
Yeah.
These are all English things.
Yeah.
Germany is winning. They win. They've won 4 World Cups.
Yeah.
4 World Cups. And they've won multiple Euros as well. And they always have one team in Europe that will progress. They're so consistent. Just like their cars and their people. They're all very efficient.
Yeah.
The football's efficient. So they will come up and they'll progress for sure. And I think they'll probably be the favourites to win it. Them, and when Mbappe comes back, France.
When does the round of 16 start?
Thursday. Friday.
Oh, so
Friday.
There's no break. It's just
2-day break. I think they
no, but I mean, there's no 2-week break or 3-week break.
No. It's a 2-day. It's a 2-day break.
That's not a lot of turnover time.
No.
At all.
No.
To be honest. So, how deep is their squad?
Germany, very. I'd say their squad's quite deep.
Yeah, but when you take Musiala out of there, you take Wirtz out of there.
Yeah, but they don't.
Does that team then win it?
But they'll be playing.
That's
though.
what I mean. Like now
They'll
that
be
Mbappe's
playing.
out, how long? Like you said, the turnover's really short. He's gonna play with a broken nose.
Yeah, they got a mask for him. He
It
played
doesn't
in a
matter
friendly.
about the mask.
He
That's
played
not
in a
relevant.
friendly. He played in a friendly the other day, and he wore a mask.
Yeah.
And he completed the 90.
I know, but
Yeah.
there's no way. It's just physiologically not possible that he's gonna be as good as he was before the mask to after the mask. It's just
Cue TikTok edits.
yeah. Imagine.
Hat tricks.
It's just not possible. And then the music kicks in as he scores the winner in the final.
I don't know how bad it is. We don't know how bad it is. We can only speculate. If he continues,
I just know broken noses from combat sports. When you break your nose, you can't breathe out of it. And as an athlete, that's a problem because you oxygenate your blood through your nose way more efficiently than you do through your mouth.
Of course, yeah.
And as a fast twitch athlete like Mbappe is, if you're not oxygenating your body, you're not going to be able to perform.
Wow. Did you do sport? BTEC sport?
I did. I also went to uni for it.
Oh, how did that go?
Someone's at the door.
Ah, Bubba.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. I mean, you never know what happens in tournament football because the thing is, especially with the semi-final, the final, that's mostly adrenaline. And a lot of these games, if you go back in history, I'm pretty sure if you count how many games were decided on a set piece or a decision going one way, a red card, it changes it. It's not like, oh, he tactically outclassed him. No, in international football, he scored a free kick.
Yeah.
He scored from a corner.
Scored a long shot.
Scored a corner,
Sure,
yeah.
Manny.
They got a penalty.
Fucking prick.
They had 10 men. That's the margins because... like you said, short turnover. It's not like, okay, if you play on the inverted fullback, this is not how it happens.
And that's the thing, that's why, Southgate can't necessarily, well, one, he's not imaginative enough or brave enough, but two, it would be very difficult to try and lace all those top quality players to play a very intricate, forward-thinking, attacking style of play in a short period of time. So I do sort of understand why we do play the double pivot. And I don't mind the double pivot, as long as in that double pivot, you're not playing Trent.
Yeah.
I literally don't mind it at all. As long as you're not playing Trent and you don't drop off after the first goal, no one's complaining.
No, of course not.
Genuinely, no one is complaining.
No.
Yeah, well, that's not true. People will find a way to criticise Southgate. Whatever he does, right? He can drop Trent next game. He can drop Foden. He can play Bellingham at the 10 or the 8, or wherever you guys want him to pick him, and you'll find a way to critique him and say that, oh, that's wrong. But at the end of the, you're never going to be happy. At the end of the day,
just play good football, man.
Yeah.
And he's shown it with the double pivot or whatever he does. He's showed in bursts that it can be done.
Do you remember when we scored that goal against Italy at the beginning of the game? Do you know how beautiful that football was?
Yes.
Just building out the back, the switch over, the switch back on the volley.
Yeah.
That was prime England for that 5 minutes. It was
Literally 5 minutes.
Literally.
And then you sat back.
Yeah. And it's just...
and
we live off moments. England live off moments.
But you don't have to anymore. He's playing like
You shouldn't have to.
He's playing like he's still got the squad in 2018. He doesn't. He's got some of the most exciting young players in the world, and he's not using them.
Yeah.
This is his problem, and
Harry
this will be his
Kane
downfall.
also just looking inefficient.
He's not getting. The thing is, he's getting frustrated and he's dropping back.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You have
got
to stay
high.
there.
Stretch the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when you go high, gives gaps for Foden to go into.
Yeah, exactly. No, what this whole team doesn't look like it works. I think one of them.
Something's off. I think it's Foden.
Yeah, I think it's Foden.
Foden and Trent. There you go.
Yeah, 100%.
See ya.
Bums.
Bench.
Bums.
Wanker.
Both chavs.
Wanker.
Chavies, right. Okay, so who do we think is going through? Before this last round of group games, who do you think is going through? We can look at these.
Sure.
Germany, Switzerland. I'm going to say Scotland.
I'm going to say Germany and Scotland go through.
You don't think Switzerland goes through? Goal difference?
No, I just told you Scotland are going to go through.
Not Switzerland.
No, I think Scotland will win today.
Okay, but Switzerland are above them.
Yeah.
and on goal difference. So Scotland will need to win like 4-0 to leapfrog Switzerland. So if
They
Scotland
can
qualify,
still go through at third place.
yeah,
right?
yeah. But are you saying Switzerland are going to qualify?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
No, I don't give a fuck about them. I'm not
Okay.
saying Hungary are going to qualify. I'm just saying that Scotland are going to go through. That's what I'm saying.
So these three.
They're my dark horse, man.
Yeah, Fez. Oh, okay. Spain, Italy. Oh, Croatia. Look at Croatia.
Yeah, no, they've fallen off, man. They're shit.
But I think their next game is against Albania, if I'm not wrong. No, it's Italy.
Yeah, they're dead. Actually, Italy looks shit.
I'm
to be
dead.
fair.
I'm dead. No, I think they draw that. So yeah,
I could see a draw.
I don't think Croatia get through. I think it's going to be Spain and Italy. Because you need a win. You got 1 point.
Yeah.
You need a win. And
That's true.
They won't do it. Rip Modric. He's like 40 to be fair.
But I can just see like Italy choking and Croatia going through.
Italy might go through anyway. Like with 3 points. It just depends on everyone else.
I think I'm actually going to say that Italy don't go through. I'm actually going to say it now. I've just got a gut feeling that they don't go through. Like when they didn't qualify for the World Cup or whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
I can just see it. Like I actually look at that team and I look at Italy and I'm not scared. That's the one team I'm not scared of.
No, I agree.
Out of like the big teams, Italy I'm not scared
I
of.
agree with that. Their team's not good.
Oh, Scamacca?
Mate, their defense is just that really. Have you seen that one centre back they have that's so good looking? Everyone. I'm seeing United fans being like, please sign him. I'm like, what?
No.
What
No,
the
please,
hell?
never.
Yeah, he's not that good. He scored an own goal.
Well, you heard it here first. Italy aren't
out.
going through.
I said they're going through. You don't think?
I don't think they'll go through.
Interesting.
El Shaarawy on the wing.
God, in 2024. All right, England.
Fucking shit.
England going through.
Yeah, England and I'm going to say, I mean, logically you'd have to say Denmark. Denmark are a better team than,
Yeah.
Slovenia and Serbia.
Yeah, I'd say that England and Denmark. But Serbia could easily beat Denmark. Nah, I think.
Nah, Eriksson looked pretty good against us.
Yeah, he's good in the first game too. They gave him a new heart. Something happened. Yeah, England and Denmark, I'll say. So we still got 3 more third places that need to be taken up. This one, obviously, Netherlands and France, and I think Austria have got it in the bag.
You think so?
Austria. Ooh, actually, I don't know.
That's tough. Last game against Netherlands.
I'm gonna say Netherlands. I'll say Austria go through. Netherlands, France, and Austria go through. Even if Austria lose, I think they'll go through.
I think so.
I think it'll be like a 1-goal thing, and
unless Poland win fucking
5-0 against
5-0.
France.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't know who's gonna go through. I think Belgium will go through.
Side's bad. Jesus.
Belgium will go through. Ukraine.
They'll smash Ukraine.
And then Slovakia, Romania. I think Belgium, Romania.
I can't believe Romania are at the top.
And
I mean, it is on goal difference, barely.
Slovakia.
Oh, it's on yellow cards actually.
No,
because they both got the same goal difference.
Oh yeah. No, but goal scored first. Goal scored.
Oh yeah.
I'd put Ukraine to go through in the group. So
Ukraine.
I really want Ukraine to win. I'm gonna say Belgium, Romania, and Ukraine. Because if Ukraine beat Romania or draw,
I think that's fair.
If they beat Romania or draw, they could both go through.
I think so. That could
and
work.
Ukraine looked good. Even Zinchenko was playing well. Couldn't believe that.
No,
he got an assist.
I watched
He got an
him.
assist.
He actually looked so ropey.
He looked good in the second game, I think. Portugal are already through pretty much. So Portugal, Turkey. I want Czech Republic to go through, but
Jesus.
Yeah, Portugal, Turkey, and Czech Republic.
Yeah.
So is that 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we said Austria. Yeah. So that's 4. Okay. So that's our takes, right? And obviously, by the time this comes out tomorrow, we'll know if Scotland went through. So hopefully, the mighty Scots can do it. If not, RIP McTominay, come back. We need you back for pre-season.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to the people? Oh, Disassi of the week.
Oh, it's got to be Lukaku.
It has to be Lukaku.
It's got to be Lukaku.
How are you going to get 3 goals disallowed?
Can I tell my... Oh, wait, you wanted to tell me something earlier, and I said save it for the pod. What was that? You started saying something, and when I said, wait,
okay, so back to England, right? Lineker called England
what Harry Kane was
shit.
saying.
Yeah, and Harry Kane basically was like, support us. What are you doing? But this is my thing. I would rather a pundit be honest than try and be like, oh no,
blindly,
but this.
like Richards.
Yeah.
Michael Richards is a glaze merchant,
Richards,
bro. I'm telling you.
Ferdinand and Richards.
Yes, bro. They are the biggest glazers.
These two.
I'm telling you, man.
I would rather you come out and be like, yeah, they're rubbish.
They're playing bad.
It's not, and it's not like Lineker's just said that and laughed. He said that this is what you need to do to improve. He gave a constructive criticism of what he needs to do.
And then it was like...
completely misconstrued, and Kane is completely taking it as like, oh, you have to remember what it was like to be an England player. I'm pretty sure he remembers, and I'm pretty sure he had it worse. Because they reached the semi-finals of the World Cup. And they had that Euro 96 where they almost won it as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
He won the Golden Boot, Lineker.
Media scrutiny is a lot worse nowadays.
No, it's true. Social media.
Yeah, it's a lot worse now. I definitely think that Kane gets worse than Lineker.
But one thing I will say is the newspapers used to get away with worse.
That is true.
They used to put like Beckham's effigy on the front page.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, like you can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I'm on Lineker's side.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But Kane should be defending the player, so I think he's right to respond that way.
True.
Fine.
It's the captain. Captain has to respond.
It's fine. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
My story now.
Here we go. This is non-football related.
Non-football related.
My first time.
We do try to always get a non-football related topic in. We sometimes forget. We did the music albums last time.
That's true.
If you remember correctly. Sports films, we did.
That's true, we did.
So this is a story, short one. Just going to lay it out for you. I am a single man.
Really?
If you didn't know. And I'm on a few dating apps. You know, haven't used them particularly.
Oh.
I'd say the last time I used Tinder was probably about couple weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Maybe 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Nothing. Just getting, your daily notifications being like, come and buy Tinder Gold or whatever.
Yeah.
Never again.
Got
Male
blacklisted.
merchant. And then, I was at work yesterday. Bing, 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 bing. I get like 4 notifications. You matched with Milan.
Saying her name?
Yeah, well, she can hold. And then match with somebody else.
Okay.
And then they both messaged straight away. So I was like, oh, this is weird. So I was at work, so I didn't check it straight away. Then when I had a little break, went, checked. So you thinking like, nice. Like, oh, like you're so attractive or like something like that,
Okay.
Or like maybe something like, cute or like, first message type of things.
Okay.
I checked. First thing I checked was profile.
Okay.
Attractive lady.
Yeah.
Attractive. I don't remember swiping, but attractive lady.
Good.
Said Australian in the bio. I am fully outing you, by the way, if you're listening. Said, you're fit, but your watch is shit. Because I have my watch in my photo when I'm drinking wine. Thought nothing of it, right? Swiped out the app, because I wasn't going to fucking answer it anyways. She can hold. 5 minutes later, I was like, oh wait, do I have my watch in more than one of my photos? Maybe it's like maybe it's like more of them, and like it does look shit. So like it looks like I'm trying to like get the badge in.
Yeah.
Open it up, unmatched. This was in the day, by the way. This was This was like 6 or 7 o'clock, right? So like, there's no way that you were pissed, like drunk, and then sobered up and realised you made a mistake.
You got embarrassed, 100%, because you just left on red.
No, but you can't like. I don't think you can check reading receipts in.
Oh,
Tinder.
really?
Yeah, you can't see
so
that.
So she just messaged you to
she just
tell
went,
you
your watch is you're fit, but your watch is shit. First of all. Wrong, that was crazy. You're fit.
How dare you?
You're fit? My fit? My fit search?
You fit. That's insane. That's so weird.
What is so shit about my watch? That's what I want to know.
Some people don't like gold watches. I don't like
It's not even like, I didn't buy it. It's a family watch.
Yeah, they don't know that.
Yeah.
Because in the photo you're like this, it looks like you bought it.
Yeah, I am literally sipping like this.
You're trying to be like HS Tiki Toki.
Yeah, no, that's not what the photo is supposed to be like. No. There is a photo of this guy where we were on. He just got a new tattoo.
Oh, outing me?
He was on the beach, and he was like that in the photo, trying to get it in.
Is that a bust? Do you wanna shove me in front of it?
Some more? Hold.
Bum.
Yeah. But that was my story for the day.
Nice.
Appreciate that. You fucking bitch. Was gonna message you back, but you can hold now.
Yeah, you can hold.
This is what you're
missing out on.
Yes, yeah. Really attractive qualities here. Not annoyed at all. Not malicious.
Idiot.
I promise.
What an idiot.
Anyways.
But yeah.
That was it.
Hope you enjoyed. We will hopefully catch you midweek next week after the group stage is done. And then I'm jetting off to Malaysia.
Oh.
And then
God, a fucking online episode again.
Only one, I think.
I hate doing those. And now that we've done these, going back to those is so fucked.
Yeah, it sucks.
I remember when we did the most recent one where I was in York.
Yeah.
That was fucking shit.
It's the delays.
It's the delays. There's no back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fucked.
Yeah.
But
what are you gonna do? Unless you wanna come with me? Always invite you. Never wants to come. Cry.
That is not true.
Mate, I've told you have to come.
He has said that, but it's like, when like your mates are making plans in front of you, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, you can come as well if you want."
No, you can come.
No, I know I can go to Malaysia and live like a king whenever I want to.
Yeah.
The Naya family will look after me.
I will show you the ropes.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Me and Keith, right? Bring you out.
Yes, respect Keith. I do miss that, man.
And Michaela, to be fair. Shout out.
So like, just
listen. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff, and we'll hopefully see you in a few days. In a bit. Peace.